Hi, everybody. First of all, you are seeing me in HD, hopefully. Unless they lied about that too. Haha! We'll get to that later, what they're lying about. But this is my new camera. It's HD, it shoots in widescreen, it's all super cool, and it can shoot in low light, and like there's this red box around my face. Whenever I point at my face, like, there's your face! And I'm like, oh, thank you, I didn't know where my face was, but now that you pointed it out, well. And also my hair's gotten a lot bigger. But, the reason I'm making this video is to feud about Best Buy, who I got this from. So, little background story for you. Can my life not suck anymore? I mean, first it's the university screwing with me, and now it's Best Buy. Come on! You're supposed to be the best. You lying, sex, or poop. Anyways, I bought this camera online after my birthday, because I got all this money, and everyone's like, buy this camera, Zach! So I bought this camera, and it's great. I'm going to turn off the dilemma right now. Don't want to be copyrighted. So I bought this camera online, and with all this money, it cost me about some dollars, and I was supposed to get it, but they said, oh, it's back ordered, it's going to take till like July to get it. And I was like, well, that's going to take forever. So I called up Best Buy, and I was like, hey, can I get this shipped to the store? And they're like, oh, yeah, sure, we can do that. So instead, I just got I got one from the store, but they still had my money. And they said, yeah, you just go to the store, and you show them the thing, and you get the camera, and everything's going to be peachy cream. So I went to the store. However, I got there a day late, and they said, the order's canceled. The order's canceled, and the money should have been reimbursed to you. And I was like, well, alrighty then. The money's been reimbursed to me. I got $200 in my bank account now, and I can pay for this camera. But they're like, you gotta swipe again, you gotta pay again for this camera since we reimbursed you. And I was like, well, that sounds a little fishy, but let's swipe anyways. So I swiped, and then I went to my bank account just to double check. And then I went to I don't know why I'm going into a southern drawl. I went into my bank account, and I saw that they lied to me. I've now paid twice for this camera. It's a great camera, but it's not worth so much amount of money. I mean, good God. And they're like, yeah, you've been reimbursed. And so I called up Best Buy today, and I'm like, hey, you guys said I've been reimbursed, but I hadn't been reimbursed. And the lady's like, well, and she's like, well, I don't know what's going on. And she's like, well, yeah, you should have been reimbursed by now. And I was like, no, I haven't been reimbursed. I think I noticed if I got this money back. And she's like, wow, that's a brain teaser, isn't it? So then she's like, oh, I'm going to give you to this person, and here's a case number in case you get disconnected, and that way you can get easily reconnected to me. And so I'm waiting on the hold, and lo and behold, the call gets dropped. I mean, who would have thunk that the call would get dropped? But it got dropped. And so I called again, and I'm like, here's my order number, and the person went, I was like, what? What? I was like, well, can I just give you a case number? And I was like, okay, it's for a Sony handheld camera. My name's da-da-da. Just can I get, and here's my order number. And they're like, here's my case number. And they're like, why someone else? And so I get someone else who's clueless. I'm like, here's my case number. And she's like, oh, well, the money's not to you yet? And I was like, no, the money's not to me yet. Where's my money? Where is my money? I paid twice for this camera. It's not like that thought isn't going through their head. Like, he had to pay twice for the camera. We don't do that here at Best Buy. And so I waited, and I'm talking to this lady. She's like, oh, well, it takes about 5-7 business days. I was like, so, that's a face of my sister, and the camera's going, there's a face in the camera. We gotta focus on the face. But anyways, back to where I was angry about. God, I'm always angry. That's because everyone's screwing with me. I called them up. I talked to this lady, and she's like, well, it takes 5 to 7 business days to get your money back. And I was like, oh, great. So the people at Best Buy just lied to me. And so now I paid for a camera twice, not knowing if I'm going to get my money back. I mean, all of them seem clueless. Like, we don't know. You paid money for this camera? We usually pay in toenails and fingernails. I don't know how you paid actual money. What does actual money look like? And so now I am here with this lovely camera. I mean, I love the camera, But I'm also down some amount of dollars, and just because I go dollars, it means it's a lot of money, and I'm down a lot of money. I was down a lot of money before for the camera, now I'm down even more money because it made pay twice. And now I have to wait 5 to 7 business days. I have to wait 5 to 7 business days to get my money back that's rightfully mine, that they've taken from me. How hard is it just... And no, that's the worst part. The person I was originally disconnected with left me a voicemail. I was on the line with the other morons, and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna need the number to your bank account before we can release the hold. Sorry, nothing we can do. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Give me my money back." They can't tell that I paid twice for this camera. They keep going, "Well, we don't see that. Well, what, you paid twice?" It's just like a foreign concept that they'd screw up something. So now I'm waiting for my money. That's it. It's a lovely camera though. I mean, it really is. It's really great. I mean, that's beautiful pictures. So much better than my other camera where it was like grainy and you couldn't see my face and all that stuff. It's nice now. But phone. Yep. Anyways, after that little intermission, now that I have this nice camera, I'm gonna do a lot more videos. I'm gonna do actual fun videos like chat roulette in real life, more than others than me than just wow, that was word salad, nothing was coming out there. I'm gonna do more fun videos like chat roulette in real life rather than just me talking at you. Not that you guys don't mind me talking at you. And I believe I saw my cat over here. Where'd she go? It's the mean one. I have 2 of them. One's nice and fat, and the other's mean and white. Like, all white people. Wow, let's not get racist. I'm white after all. Maybe cut that out of the video. Maybe I'll just leave it in. Because it's only going to insult 15 to 100 viewers, right? Okay, that's all. More fun videos on the way. This is more of a video for me to vent my rage at you. See, and then so you guys can see my wonderful, beautiful new camera. That's all. It's really awkward to hold though when I'm filming. It's not like the other one was so much easier to hold. Best Buy. Anyways, that's it. People place things on other things. I hope I opened this video by saying that. I might have been so upset that I didn't even say it. Didn't use my usual opening. Until next time, I use my usual outro. Until next time. Don't order things from Best Buy because they might steal from you. And go on a moose hunt. Bye!